Hello guys, welcome back to my channel Investment Tutorial Hub. In this video, we'll be looking at 9 investment tips for beginners. Investing is what happens when at the end of the month, after the bills are paid, you have got a few money left over towards your future. How are we supposed to find out that extra money to save? Because no investment can happen without putting some few money away. Here is how we are going to save that extra money. So these are 9 investment tips that will help us put that extra money away. Tip number 1, avoid lifestyle creep. The key to saving is to do your absolute best to avoid what is called lifestyle creep. If you haven't heard of that before, let me explain. Lifestyle creep means as you get more money, what seems luxurious becomes necessity. For example, you are using a phone that is worth 200,000, and then as soon as you make more money or you have extra cash, you want to now migrate or move a bigger phone without the other phone having issues. The other phone is serving you perfectly, but you want to upgrade to a phone of 350,000 or maybe 250,000. Now, just because you have that extra money doesn't mean you must step up your lifestyle. Instead, you should do your very best to live the same way you have always lived. Then put that extra money away rather than increasing your spending. So in this instance, you can skip that phone upgrade temporarily and invest the extra 150,000 or 250,000 you will have saved if you have moved to the new phone. Investment tip number 2, start investing even a little at a time. Once you have got savings, please put in an investment, no matter how small. Remember the saying, a little drop of water makes the ocean. For example, using the illustration we made earlier of the phone, you already have between 150,000 to 250,000 saved by not upgrading your phone. So if you invest that small amount of money, you already started making investments. Don't worry. I know what you're thinking. What investment or business can I start with 150,000? Well, our subsequent videos will address that question. Now let's go to tip number 3. Know what you are investing for. How you invest depends on what exactly you are investing for. You might be investing money to help your young upcoming child obtain more education. You might want to invest money to live off when you retire in 30 years or so. The time frames on each of these investments are very different because for some, the investment you will need the money later than the others. Those investments with shorter time frame, you have to invest conservatively. While those investments that require a longer period, you can now choose to take riskier investments. Investment tip number four, understand the risk you are taking. Before deciding where to invest, you need to first assess your personal risk tolerance, what we call PRT. This is a fancy way of saying how much of an investment can you really afford to lose? And additionally, how will your life be materially affected during the length of the investment? The risk tolerance calculation can be best understood if you take this illustration. You have 100,000 to invest in 60 days, and then you have a bill to pay in 30 days. That means your risk tolerance is low. Then on the other hand, you have 100,000 to invest in 60 days, and the bill you need to pay is in 3 months, in 90 days. That means you have a high risk tolerance. So understand your risk tolerance. Investment tip number five, diversify your investments. Diversify your investments. A popular saying is, do not put all your eggs in one basket. In doing this, that means if one part of investment fails, you have not lost all your investments. Diversifying your portfolio means investing across different geographies, industries, assets, classes, stocks, bonds, real estates, across industries, across sectors. That means if you are doing rice storage, bean storage, you are the same industry, you are in the grains industry and you face the same risk. So diversify means mix them up, mix your investment up. You can mix the grains with the building materials and stocks. Mix up your investments. Investment number six, invest for the long term. If you can invest, invest for the long term. Many studies demonstrate that investors who hold on to stocks for more than 10 years will be rewarded with higher returns that will offset the short term risk. Well, that's not to say that the trend will continue or that the risk will be totally eliminated. Remember, risk never disappears, but it is managed better with time. One thing for sure, if you invest for a long time, you will benefit from what we call the power of compounding. This is the process by which the money you earn earns interest over time. So, the earlier you start investing, the more you benefit from the compounding of time. Investment tip number seven, watch out for high fees. Fees are the money you put into someone's pocket rather than your own. Regardless of how you invest, you're going to pay fees. What you need to watch out for is high fees because they have a significant way of reducing the money you're supposed to make. So you need to consider the value of getting into exchange, the money you're getting in exchange for paying fees. Investment number eight, consider how much time you put in investing. Consider how much time you put in investing. This is because managing your investments can take a little time or longer time. Before you invest a naira, consider how much time you can put into managing your investments. Always carefully consider how much time making an investment will take. Some investments will require much more than others. So consider if you want to spend too much time on investing because time is precious. Investment number nine, make an investment plan and stick to it. One of the biggest reasons many investors have low returns is because they sell at the wrong time. They often base their decisions on recent performance. They look at what has been doing well or not so well recently. Many investors tend to buy things that have appreciated in value and sell things that have declined in value. Remember the golden rule in real estate. They said profit is made when you buy and not when you sell. That's when you make the real profit. It's at the point of buying that when you negotiate better, that's when you have made a profit. Not in anticipation of when you want to sell. So don't sell at the wrong time. Create, don't sell at the wrong time. Create a plan you think will help you reach your goals over the time period you have to invest. Don't stop investing because of bad performance. Stick to your plan without buying or selling based on your opinion or what will happen in the near future. So, if you are ready to put these 9 beginners investment tips to good use, find out about types of investment available. If you are wondering which one to choose, my next video on this series of investment tips will handle the types of investments. Thank you.